Okay, today we're going to learn a very interesting and practical halach. If you're allowed to send Erev Shabbos, Erev Yom Tov overnight mail, or it would be also a shaila close to it, if you could send a priority mail, which is guaranteed 2-3 days, if you know for sure it's going to get it either Shabbos or Yom Tov. We'll see that some. And then also, are you allowed to put your mail out on Shabbos or Erev Shabbos, that you know that the mail person gonna pick it up on Shabbos? So all this halachas we're gonna learn. So it starts with the Gemara Shabbos Daf Yutes, and it says again. I'm going straight to the Beis Yosef, where that's the Indian of overnight mail. The Beis Yosef brings Siman Reish Mem Zayin because of Agoen Maria, Rabbi Yitzchak Abu Avzal B'Shem Rashba Shim Kotzatz. There's a lot of halachas over there. That today we all the halachas of mailing, it's kotzatz, meaning we it's set price. We don't negotiate with the mailman, how much I'm going to pay you. Either you put a stamp on the envelope, or it's overnight mail. There is a price, whether you go to post office or FedEx or whatever. It's called kotzatz. That's not about. That helps a lot in many halachas. The kotzatz, meaning you're not working for me, you're working for yourself. That's the set price. That's obvious. Because of Shim kotzatz. Omar leilech b'Shabbos, meaning you're not working for me because I'm giving you a set price. It's not by the hour. However, but I told you to deliver this on Shabbos. That's the overnight mail. On Friday, I'm giving to the mailman. I'm paying them extra money to be delivered on Shabbos. Omar leilech b'Shabbos. Osur. That would be osur. Oh, we're going to see now what's the isur over here. Whether it's looks like it's your worker, or looks like it's going in your shlichus, we're going to see. V'kach kosav akol boy, v'chen masham medivrei smag. Shechosu dohodu matirim b'sil im hashemesh, machlokes b'shamay b'sil masechet Shabbos. If you give something to a goy and he gets out of your house, im hashemesh, before shkia, the header of b'sil, as long as the goy goes out of your house, im hashemesh, before shkia, hainu, sha'akum oisam melochem me'elam. He does himself the melochem. Aval eno matir loymar alatas hamelacha b'Shabbos. V'nireli da'aynu davka k'shekotza yisem melach b'Shabbos. Aval im akum me'atzmo omar leilach b'Shabbos shore. The b'didei katorach k'dei she'itol schar. V'keman she'ezel lo tzio she'el shore. That it talks about something which is kemat. It's not nagia today in a commercial setting. Because when you go to a post office and you pay extra for overnight, you are telling him to go b'shlichuscha. That's also. We're talking about if you gave it to somebody, a private or goy, I'm going to give you so much money, deliver this somewhere, and you didn't tell him to go on Shabbos, and he happened to go on Shabbos, it's on him. But to go to the post office or to any other agency, FedEx and anything else, to tell him to deliver overnight, mashma for mir, it's awesome. That's how we pass in Shulchan Aruch also. Here's the loss of Shulchan Aruch. Shalech Odom v'geretz b'yad akum v'afilu b'erev Shabbos im chasheichom. That, like I said, today, in 99.9% of sending the goy, whether it's a mail, whether it's any other FedEx or any other agency, it's all kotzatz, yeah? But it says, that you cannot tell them to go on Shabbos. Now, there is another halacha, the Magen Avraham, and that will teach us about the priority mail, which is 2-3 day mail. The Magen Avraham says, "Umizen nilmad, the k'shemshalcho be'erev Shabbos, the lo yomar re'esh te'esham b'yom Aleph or b'yom Beis v'kayotze b'zeh v'yadua she'ifshar liyasham elim ken yilech b'Shabbos." Let's say you give him a shlichus, okay, don't deliver this on Shabbos. Then make sure that they should be delivered on Sunday or Monday, and the only way he could do your shlichus and deliver it Sunday and Monday only if he's going to go on Shabbos. He says the hava v'kilu omar lech b'Shabbos. Mafilu kotzat osur. So according to Magen Avraham, if again I don't know the Metzius, I'm not sure if all the aeroplane that they take the mail with this FedEx or the United Postal Service, if they do deliveries on Sunday to themselves, to their own destination. If they don't work on Sunday and you send a priority mail on Friday, tell them should be delivered there Monday, and the only way they're going to do that, if you give it late Friday, they're gonna fly this your letter or your package on Shabbos, according to Magen Avraham, it would be also. Again, I don't know the Metzius. We have to find out the Metzius. If it's so, let's say, in a lot of places don't do anything on Sunday. So if you send priority mail on Friday, it's gonna get there Monday because the airplane will take it on Shabbos. According to Magen Avraham, that would be awesome. Now, according to this, if you do priority mail on Thursday, and they're gonna say we're gonna deliver it on Shabbos, it's also awesome, even if you do it on Thursday. Or if there is a Yom Tov after Shabbos, the Shabbos after Yom Tov, and you do it a few days earlier, and the only day they're guaranteeing you it's gonna be Shabbos or Yom Tov. Let's say it's a Shabbos, and then the 2 days Yom Tov, Sunday, Monday.
Priority doesn't guarantee.
2-3 days they guarantee. They guarantee 2 or 3.
They don't give you anything if they don't.
No? Okay, if it's not guaranteed, that would be allowed. If it's not guaranteed, but if they guarantee you, some of them, mainly they guarantee you. I remember some of them are not true. FedEx or whatever, 2 or 3 days. That's they do guarantee you, and you know that day might be Yom Tov or 2 days Yom Tov. Let's say it's either way. It's going to be Yom Tov. Then it would be awesome. Yeah. If they don't guarantee you, yeah, then the choire it should not be a problem. Okay. Now,
if it's not priority, it's just regular mail.
Regular is not a problem as long as it's get out of the of your possession before Shabbos.
But even if it's going to be traveling over Shabbos.
Yes. You didn't tell them to do that. You didn't. That's a goy alach me'atzma. That's what we mentioned already. A goy alach me'atzma. It's allowed to.
So you order it Thursday and it comes on Tuesday, but meanwhile there's Yontiv in the middle.
Yeah, because alach me'atzma. Yeah, lechoyer, that's no problem. Yeah. Now the Kaf HaChaim brings from many poskim, the Yosef, the Shabbos, the Shmitz Zehov, that says like this. Aber im Agoy Omer ba'atzmai shroitz lelech b'Shabbos and tzorich limchos. That's exactly your case. I put a mail. I didn't tell them to deliver it on Shabbos. They said we'll deliver it on Shabbos. You didn't ask for it. That is allowed. Or you're sending a shliach. You're telling him, I want this together. The time is not so urgent. Whenever you could do it, you do it. And he just says, yeah, I'm going to do it on Shabbos. That's not a problem also. Then you bring that this a Kaf HaChaim. Another scenario. If you tell a goy, let's say you need to go to the post office, you don't have time, and you tell a goy, you do me a favor, tomorrow is Shabbos by me, drop it in the post office for me. Or when you go there anyway, drop it this letter for me in the post office. It says, "V'nira do also liten negeres lagoya makira afilu bekotzatz shu iten neger b'Shabbos ala post." Sher miyached melachto b'Shabbos. You miyached him again. According to this, we still don't know if it's mitzad that looks like he works for a yid or it's shlichus. We're going to see this in a minute. Va'afilu mokem sheyesh eirum u'mikol mokem. In this case, it said the mokem. Hefsed, the nearer the behefsed is lahati b'chai gama da b'Shabbos da b'shvus the shvus b'mokem seder the mutar. It's from the Chai Adam. Anyway, so which scenario that would be today? I'll tell you. For example, if you need to send your check to the mortgage company, and if they don't get it on time, you're gonna have a big penalty. Okay, so it's mokem seder. So looking like overnight mail you cannot do because that's mamash going b'shlichuscha. But if no somebody going to the post office and drop it there tomorrow on Shabbos, it's like one shliach making another shliach. Then the post office is going to go send it out. If that's going to save you some mokem pseida, says there is a heter. Lamaisa, you should not send anybody going to the post office on Shabbos. The child. Huh? I saw I didn't see it now, but a long time ago I saw in the Shmir Shabbos Kil Chosa, it says Dvar Mitzvah, you could be matir. I don't know, again, we can be the same svara, if it's shvuz, the shvuz, only, again, I don't know the heter to give overnight mail at Dvar Mitzvah, I don't know the heter where it's coming from, but I think he brings it over there, Lamaisa, you're allowed to do it. So it's like this now. Lamaisa, here's the shaila would be: are you allowed to put a mail in your own mailbox? Yeah, we're not talking about dropping in a mailbox of the city or whatever in a shopping center. It's not a problem because they're not your shliach; they're picking up for everybody. But to put in your own home in a mailbox and put the flag up, or don't put the flag up. The mail, the mail person gonna pick up your mail. drop a mail and pick up a mail, are you allowed to do it on Friday? You know they take it on Shabbos, or you're allowed to do this on Shabbos. So the Choyre Pashtus, you could say it's not, because what you're telling the guy to pick up your mail on Shabbos, the Choyre, it shouldn't be done. However, there is a stickel heter. I would say a person should not do that, put the flag Friday afternoon, it should be picked up on Shabbos, or Shabbos itself. It definitely doesn't look, you know. The heter would be b'di'evad or b'shas adchag. He's the heter. The Aruch HaShulchan says, "V'ine bevote doyer akvuim ha'memshola b'chol medina u'medina." Whoever bei doyer, the Gemara talks about. Ika bei doyer, it's a lot easier. I'm not saying what muter, what's osur, and there's a machlokes. What's bei doyer? Rashi says bei doyer, the place where it's getting to. Rambam says your own bei doyer and your own. However, he says. V'ine bevote doyer akvuim ha'memshola b'chol medina u'medina. But a dober poshut shemuter la'aniach michtovim v'chafotzim. ומועז בערב שבס קודם חשכו, דכל התאירים נמצאים בהם. אבל בשבס עצמו אוסר בכל עניין, כמו שכותב. וכן המנהג פשוט. Now, according to this would be like this. We know today all the mailboxes in America, they belong to the post office. It's belong to the federal government. And that's why legally people do that, but legally you're not allowed to drop any mail, your own mail, in somebody else's you want to say, people do that sometimes, they send an invitation and locally they put in the mailbox. Legally, there's not allowed to. They don't make a fuss about this, the government, but if they see some people abusing it, let's say they have a system to deliver their own mail with avoiding the post office, the government could stop it, because the mailbox in your house belongs to them. It's their property. So according to this, if the mailbox belongs to the Beis Hadoyar, to the post office, the mail, I'm allowed to drop it at Erev Shabbos. Like I dropped it by the post office. So Erev Shabbos l'choyre mashma over here from the Aruch HaShulchan to put it in your mailbox should be no problem, because I dropped it in the post office. That belongs to the post office, the mailbox. In Shabbos itself, we said it's also that's not allowed to take out the mail, even though you once said you rely on the Eruv to take it out on Shabbos. L'choyre, he says it doesn't say why if you have an Eruv. Maybe it looks uvdin dechol, maybe it looks like you mamash making him shliach now. Shabbos says not to do it, Erev Shabbos you're allowed to do it, yes?
A lot of cities tell you that the first 6 feet on the street it belongs to the city.
Yeah.
So what if you put in the chametz, the garbage you put out?
Okay, now we're learning mailing. Now you ask me about chametz. Next year before Mechiras chametz.
Same idea of it doesn't belong to you, it's the mailbox.
Okay. The mailbox, it's enough. Now, just one more nakuda I want to bring over here, just more. So again, we established the overnight you're not allowed to send, or if it's a priority mail and they guarantee you, only if they guarantee you, like you said, there's some companies probably guarantee you 2 or 3 days, then you're not allowed to do that. It's going to get there on Shabbos or Yom Tov, or if you know Shabbos or Yom Tov and you're sending a mail that they promised you to get there. They promise you to get there in these days. Or
Shabbos is 1 day. So the question.
No. Let's say you have Shabbos for Yom Tov. Or you have Shabbos and 2 Yom Tov, and they guarantee you.
No Yom Tov. Just Shabbos.
Oh, if they don't, there's no Yom Tov. They guarantee you 2 or 3, and they deliver it on Shabbos. That's me'atzmai, golach me'atzmai. That's allowed to. Now, like I said, what is the isur? They don't elaborate much on it, the poskim, the feirush, but I saw two poskim, they bring it out. What's the isur take to tell a goy not to do something for you on Shabbos? That applies to other malachas, to go to a mechanic, to go to a dry cleaner, to do something on Shabbos, or like this mailing. Amir Elako, what is the origin of this? So Alter Rebbe in Reish Mem Gimel, he's elaborating more than anybody else on this. He says, Osru chachamim lomar lanochri lasses l'melacha b'Shabbos ben b'chinam ben b'schar v'aval b'shomer l'koydem ha'Shabbos she'asa b'Shabbos. Midoraisa, all this halacha is d'Rabbanan. Midoraisa, there's no isur to tell a goy to do something for him. He doesn't have to keep Shabbos. And there's no isur to tell him. V'aval b'shomer l'oisa melacha ad l'achar ha'Shabbos she'anochri oisa b'Shabbos hu oisa b'shlichus ha'Yisrael. V'aval b'shomer omrim shlucha shel adam kamoisa min ha'Torah ela b'Yisrael. And that's a shliach l'Yisrael. If it's mitzat shlichus problem, it's only shlichus shayach b'Yisrael, not b'goy. He says shenemar. He goes to the. I'm not going to the shenemar. Yeah, he says. Yeah, it says mikol moket medivre min ha'Torah take en shlichus l'goy medivre sovrim midrabanan yesh shlichus l'nochri l'chumra. He brings a raya from the Gemara in Bava Metzia. Yesh shlichus l'nochri l'chumra. So according to the Alter Rebbe, and this looks like some of the Rishonim. That's what they hold, that the whole Isur of Amira Lanochre and Mitzat Shlichus to become your Shliach, and Shmimele is Mitzat Shlichus.
It's like you doing it.
Yeah, it's like you doing it. It's your Shliach. And Shlichus Lagoybe Lechumra Yesh. Aruch HaShulchan brings Bekitzur this Inyan, and he says there is other opinions. It's also it's the person with Midrabon that said Amira Lach and looks like he works for you. Even that's not Mitzat. It's a different Rishonim the base this word. Akaponim so Lamaisa to send, like I said, an overnight mail on Friday. It's definitely the pashtus should be also, unless some kind of urgent matter, and you could find some loophole. But the Rabbanon it should ask Shalas Chacham, but the pashtus should not send overnight mail out of Shabbos or Yom Tov.